love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington football team. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Handoff for Gibson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The Zim. Good shit, boy.
They go play action. Now Heineke. Airing it out deep for Smith. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I like this young guy out of Ole Miss in his 3rd year with Buffalo. Prototypical size for a tight end, 6'4", 254. I thought 2020 would be a big year for him. I do think it will happen in 2021.
On first down, here's Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And Davis was drafted in 2020 to add depth to the wide receiver room, but he started to get more looks late in his rookie season. I think he's a breakout candidate here in 2021. Nice catch there.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it a 2nd down. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. He will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Oh, wow.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd down, Heineke.
Good D.
Sure, he saw the linebacker there.
Good D, Scott, eh?
Down and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. McKenzie now to return it. 6-0 our score after 1. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Uncorks one for Davis. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And again, it's no good.
Crazy.
A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his
What the
second
fuck is
extra
that?
point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the play fake, and now Heineke. Thomas brings it in.
What'd they do?
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 40.
Oh, yeah, let me get that. That should have been a pick anyway,
It's
though.
going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On play action, Heineke.
It's you, 39. Come over hit it, bro.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a
20. Heineke. And I think that one might
You gotta get those, 39.
Out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Heineke. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Yeah.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now this time, Allen will throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jalen Smith able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him thanks for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be.
Every time I start to play a game, you come around with a question. What? Oh, I thought you were coming to ask me something. You trying to think I'm distracted. You trying to get away with something. I'm watching you, boy.
And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I just seen Juju and Karan, Jalen.
They'll elect to bring it out here.
I was over at Corey House, Juju and Karan and Kyrie over there.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Huh? Yeah.
Off the play fake, Heineke. Looking here for Smith downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying forced plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead in this first half.
And it's recovered by Minnesota. Anthony Barr jumped on the football. Cameron Dantzler able to knock it free from Fields. Mike Zimmer's been looking for one of these corners to step up. Cam Dantzler, Chris Boyd, they let go of Sean Breland.
Bass on for the extra point. Can you believe it?
What the fuck?
Another one.
This is wild. I'm not going for no more field goals.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, that was stupid.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Back to throw. Fitzpatrick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. That one.
This is exactly what the Bears need. Mason Cole has no shot against Akeem Hicks when he gets his hands on him. You see him right there. You see how long his reach is? He just basically punches Mason Cole right in the chest and then just throws him out of the way, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's how the game has to be won for them. Akeem Hicks needs to play as many snaps as he can. Just the 19th sack allowed by Minnesota. That is the fewest in the NFL. And the first will last
tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Allen now looks to throw.
Ooh, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Nearly disaster, but it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Second and 16. On play action, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Hits the ball. Deion Bush hits the ball with his left hand to get it out, and then there's some incidental contact. That's a tough call. It's hard to play defense.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Now Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Good defense. I didn't know what he was doing there. Screen. They pulled the shit out of me with that show blue. At least I can punt right. I don't know what the fuck going on with my kicker. There you go, 60. Get down there.
Yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Logan Thomas experienced a breakout season last year at the age of 29. Converted from playing quarterback, he finished third among tight ends with 72 catches, and it certainly looks like his future is awfully bright.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 7 yards, the pickup there. For that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'll run with Gibson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Then he finds Beasley complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but Cole Beasley, he's in his 10th NFL season, and in 2020, his best year yet. 82 catches, close to 1,000 yards. Loves the freedom that this Bills offense affords him.
On 1st down, Allen. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
I threw it late. My bad, bro.
Into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And again, it's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I don't know what the fuck this is, bro. This is wild.
Time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
I don't have any clue what's going on with my kicker, man. That shit is beyond me right now.
This guy has been someone that even though the sack numbers aren't necessarily there every year,
This thing got the flu or some shit.
He's one of the best ever to it, and he's going to need to keep doing it tonight. Had a real bounce back season this year.
I don't know what the fucking problem is. That shit's stupid.
The end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with McDonald. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. That's to the sideline incomplete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Montgomery. Shy of the 20.
They'll try and run the option.
Oh my God, bro. That's the only nigga to block, bro.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all.
Let's see what kind of dumb shit.
3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Feels going about it. Now he will run, get inside the red zone down to the 19.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Buffalo.
Oh boy.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Third down and 3. Bears going 8 straight games for a first quarter touchdown. They're scoreless into the second quarter.
That man's the one supposed to be kicking erratically like that. Not me. I got the motherfucking home field. These people. Madden for you, bro. Let me tell you. Some shit.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 2. Play action. It's McDonald.
The defense 5'8".
And their struggles continue here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
McDonald. And that is incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Tyson, you got this game taking forever, bro.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
49, guys. Mike, 49. 6 man.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, McDonald. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got Smith here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's McDonald. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's a smart play by Richardson. He couldn't see it from up here, but when he took the ball out, it went right under his belly. That's great communication.
Yes.
And he stopped immediately there. Eventually, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Like the Bears. Yeah, and it continues to work in the favor of the Minnesota Vikings. They were +5.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8.
That's how you win games, that right there, 56.
Throwing is McDonald. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
Bro, this nigga shit don't do that shit, bro. Thank you. Praise God.
That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The smallest linebacker on the field, bro. Damn, what you doing, bro?
What are you doing? You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? Why you keep saying hi? What's going on?
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
This man got a linebacker, a cornerback. What are you doing here, Tyson? Bro, are you serious?
Now this time, Allen will throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. On the give, this is Moss. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Coach, and that man, Ryan Pace, also under heavy fire, criticism.
Oh, what are we doing?
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense, that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
The completion there lines up a rush, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Fourth offensive possession for the Bears. Previous 2 of them being a fumble.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I'm not missing no more field goals, man.
It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressure, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And now the Bills will bring the offense out onto the field and go for 2 here. And they will take a knee here. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty.
Oh!
But that's a little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Damn, big man, you get a touchdown and get hurt.
Kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded right around the 8.
Hit that man. Ooh, nice dude.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Good
this
throw.
will be their 3rd straight defeat.
And they
What
were
is
just
this?
well upfield across the 45. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
McDonald sets to throw.
There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Tyson, your shit trash, bro. I'm about to lose this magnificent stat game because of you.
You got a rookie, and he's probably itchy, and you come up and you go
course.
Right? Jenkins is a rookie and Fields is a rookie. Fields the one's making the decision to go on the hard count, and it's just not the time or place. I think we're using a little bit now.
Wow.
Third down and 6. Pitch it to Grant. So exciting, so much fun to watch. Harris and Smith came over to make the stop. This is what I'm going to do for this year. He's going to be aggressive on 4th down. You know you can't let these games get away from him. They're moving the ball nicely between the 20s.